Coming up next, Alex Grubard.
Oh, it's my hopscotch. How are you? Hello! Well, that's a crowd that wants to make a new friend. It's good to see you guys. I'm Alex. I came from Philadelphia. I live in North Philadelphia, where the streets are paved with shattered High Life bottles. I love it. I just moved, to Philadelphia. Philly's a tough town. Since moving to Philadelphia, I've mugged 3 people. I just moved to a really hip neighborhood. I can tell it's really hip because all the shattered glass outside our house is from Angry Orchard. That's how you know. I love Philly. Philly's cool. You know there are more murals in Philadelphia than any city in the world. And you know what they say? If you can see a mural in Philadelphia, you know that you're in a terrible neighborhood. But if you can see a Wawa, you cannot see any murals. Then you start painting murals of Wawa, preferably by the 7-Elevens. If you can see a Sheetz, run for your life, because there are several hillbilly murderers coming after you, right? Because you guys know this. What do they say about Pennsylvania? Oh, it's Philadelphia on one side, it's Pittsburgh on the other, and it's Pennsyltucky in the middle, and I think that gives way too much credit to Pittsburgh. Fuck that town. It's dead to me. I don't even like calling it Pittsburgh. I call it the Youngstown metro area. Out of protest until they rename that town what it should be named, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, the city. This is very important to me. I kind of like the idea of Pennsyltucky, though. I think that's good. I love living in Philadelphia, but I hate living in Pennsylvania. I gotta be honest with you guys. I think that we should we should split a lot of states in this country up. Like, everything in this country is 50-50. We've had 50 states for over 50 years. We need to split some states up. I think we should have Philadelphia and the Youngstown metro area and Harrisburg and stuff down here in Pennsylvania, and then upstairs they can have Erie and Wilkes-Barre and all those towns that sound like they're from the Epic of Gilgamesh or something. Up in Pennsyltucky, and they can frack and call it Santorum. I don't give a shit. Not my state, not my country, not my problem. Alright? They can do that all over the United States. Everyone wants to put a wall at the border of Texas and Mexico. Fuck that. You ever been to Tijuana, Mexico? Wicked fun. You ever been to West Texas? That is the Youngstown metro area of Texas. They need to put a wall down the middle of that state like it's Germany in the 50s, alright? I don't know if you're history buffs, but that's what I think. I was born in New York City. That's the part of that state that matters. I think New York should be like Buffalo and Rochester and all that nonsense, and then they should take like all the boroughs of New York City, Westchester County, Long Island, and you cram those together, and now you have the new Israel Islands. And that's how I create the new America. Okay, did you guys get me? I just began. That's the local shit. It's 2015. 2015, man. I'm not used to writing 2015 yet. I'm still writing 06. This weather is terrible. I hate this weather right now, Fuck this. People are not taking these snowstorms seriously enough. Last snowstorm, everything in our house was destroyed. We were very drunk. Let me give you some advice, some winter advice. Never date a girl named Snow. Don't do it. Let me tell you, she flakes. She storms, and then the next morning, she's salty. You want me to tell it again? Come on. Okay. That's cool. Here's why I live in Philly. I go to Temple University. That's why I live there. It's all right. Just one person went woo. What year did you guys drop out? I dropped out in 2004. Now I'm back for the sequel. So things are going for me. I was born at NYU Medical Center in New York City. I now go to Temple University. I'll probably die at the College of New Jersey. So things are going for me. I love Temple, though. I'm not a very good student. I'm like a C, see me after class student. It's not going very well. But I love Temple because, whenever you get an incomplete at Temple University, the T in incomplete is a Temple T. I love that. That's charm right there. You don't get that shit at Penn State. You don't want to know what you get at Penn State. Okay. Does anyone here go to Penn State? No. Oh, we are. Not impressed. watching me this whole set, like, I know something's coming. He's gonna make fun of me for wearing this scarf or I don't fucking know what. Let's do some crowd work. Who the fuck are you? What's it? I like that. Brian, handshake.
R.
Dobie.
Brian with a capital R? I've never heard that. What's it to be? What are you, Amish? That's a great answer for anything right here. This is so Philly. It's fucking everybody in town. It's like we're in a cool art gallery. Everyone's drinking and eating. Like, are you Amish? What is this, North Face? Those Amish. Then you pull their day. No, that's cool, man. Brian, how are you? I know. It's Ryan, Brian. Are you doing well?
Yeah.
This is not too intimate for you. Is that cool? You're fine, right? I've done a show for one person before, twice. Second time was the worst because it was the same guy. That was weird. This is a cool spot. I like this. This art gallery is pretty cool. The weirdest place I've ever done comedy was a hookah bar. They should never do stand-up comedy at a hookah bar because everyone at a hookah bar is participating in an activity that physically prevents them from laughing. The best reaction I've ever gotten at a hookah bar was a text message that said, funny? And then there were 3 emojis of a guy in a turban. I think I was bombing. Okay. Who knows? You get it. It's fine. I don't know. We do open mics sometimes. I don't know if you guys know what open mics are, but an open mic is kind of like a talent show, only in the kitchen of a burrito bar. And you let anyone go up at an open mic, which is kind of cool, you know? It's inclusive, but like, here's the thing. Crazy people go to open mics all the time and get on stage, and it freaks me out. Like, I think one day I'm going to be at an open mic, a crazy person's going to get on stage and go, yeah, I don't have any jokes, I just need a group of people to know exactly where I was from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. tonight. There's some murals being painted in North Philly I don't want anybody to know about. It's dangerous stuff. I used to host an open mic in New York. A lot of open mics in New York cost like money to perform, like pay to play if you're a musician, you know. But my open mic didn't cost any money. It cost a creative donation. It could be anything. It could be a beer or a cigarette or $1, whatever. That's money. I don't care. It's anything. It could be a flyer of a show, anything. But here's the thing. You give comedians a creative donation, and then we'll give you drugs like all the time. And that's fun, right? How fun is that, Penn State? Super fun. Work hard, play hard. You guys are impressive. But we're not impressed. But no, it's cool. She's probably like a scientist or whatever. What are you, an Amish scientist? They will give you, seriously, comics will give you drugs all the time. Like one time a dude gave me a pill wrapped in a Post-it note, and on the Post-it note, all he said was morphine. And I let that guy talk into a microphone for 5 minutes, and he was probably high on a drug he hopes is morphine. Tosh Point has to get writer somehow. I don't know. I wasn't planning on doing this material, but you know, I like to get high. There's some highs I don't like to do. Like I will never get high on life. I don't touch this stuff. It's not for me. I wish they would legalize marijuana though, because I suck at rolling joints, and it would be so nice to be able to buy a pack. Ugh. It sucks that every time I want to get joints rolled, I have to listen to some dude rant about how everything is going to work out for him once he starts his Thundercats hotel. Terrible idea for a hotel. I smoke pot with my dad. Does anyone else do that?
Yeah.
You know my dad. Yeah, right? He rolls a good J. But he was always talking about this hotel he wants to build. And it's wicked annoying. Your dad smokes pot?
Yeah.
You smoke with him? What do you use?
He dabs.
Dabs? Dabs with dad. Sounds like a fucking web series. Dabs with dad. I would say it sounds like an FX show, but you know, not until 2017. That's when it gets legalized. I can see the future. Shut up about it. Well, cool. You smoke pot? You do anything else? Any other serious drug? Hard drugs? You don't want to talk about that here? Where else are you supposed to talk about it? I don't want to talk about it here. I'll wait till public school. Town meeting is when I want to bring that up. Excuse me. Here at the Lancaster town meeting. Here at the Lancaster town meeting, I want to bring up, our schools, they're doing quite well will, but have you guys ever thought about doing acid? Cool. My dad's got a dab guy. It's pretty sweet. Wait, no? What are you, people Amish? Okay. End scene. Don't worry, I wrote that down earlier. Okay, I didn't. Where was I talking about? Here's the thing about college. College is fun. I'm a super sophomore, which means I'm 28, in case you were wondering. But I'm not a good student. I was walking through class a little while ago. This guy stopped me. He was like, "Do you believe in a higher power?" I said, "Yes, I totally believe in exponents." I don't understand them. They work in mysterious ways, but I have faith in my math teachers because I'm an English major and I kind of have to. I like to think of myself as spiritually mathematical, though most professors at Temple University give me incompletes. I'm the worst math student in the world. They used to give me word problems as a kid. I wouldn't even understand word problems were math. I would just end up reading them like they were short stories. They're so dramatic. Alice has 5 apples. Alice gives 2 apples to Bobby. How many apples does Alice have now? I would be like, how many apples do any of us have? What do apples represent? Oh, I bet it's love. That's what I think. Love? Turns out it was 3! Who knew? My classmates knew. They're wicked good at math. They're always leaning into me. Alex, your age is clearly greater than 21. Would you buy me beer? I'm like, no, I will not buy you beer. Let me teach you how to distill gin. Remember, if you give a kid a beer, he's going to be drunk for an hour. But if you teach a kid how to distill gin, he'll be dead by 8 a.m. And that's what I want. I have a very serious drinking problem, all right? I'm rude. It's very serious. You guys know the phrase an Irish goodbye? Yeah, it's where you're at a party and you get really drunk and then you leave without saying goodbye. I don't do that. I do what I call the Jewish goodbye, which is where I'll be at a party, I'll get really drunk, and then I'll say goodbye to every single person at the party. And then I stay. Rudest thing you could do to anybody. It's like, hey man, I do not want to be here with you anymore, but I have nowhere to go. Are you all caught up on Better Call Saul? No? Let me catch you up. I think the rudest thing you could do. Every conversation, whatever. Let's talk about hard drugs. Let's talk about those for a second. Friendo? We're hanging out later. Calling up Dad. I would love to call your dad later and be like, hey man, what are you Amish? Give me your drugs. Click. Boom. You and me, Thundercats Hotel, to the streets. We're going. This is going to be fun. Hell of a night at Lancaster. I don't know. I don't have any drugs on me, which could be a problem, because I'm the sort of guy that will try and get high off of urban legends of things to get high off of. You know what I mean? It's a bad news. It's like, dude, I'm wicked baked. I just smoked a fatty of the stickiest parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Or, dude, I'm tripping balls. I just ate a whole bottle of green M&Ms. Or, dude, I'm wicked fucked up. I just drank a half a gallon of bleach. See, that was funny because I would die. I don't even think it's possible to overdose on drugs. I just think people get so high, they go to heaven. That's what I believe. So I'll tell you this, somebody sneezed in front of me the other day, and I said Gesundheit, which is German for God bless you, and I thought to myself, oh, I'm Jewish, I should probably stop saying German phrases. So from now on, whenever somebody sneezes in front of me, I just go, the Holocaust. Because I'm very polite. Like a man with a heart of gold. No one says that, but whatever, let's spread that around. Oh, here's a few other things I want to spread around real quick. Ziz, slang term, like I gotta race, like I gotta take ziz like a racehorse, or I wouldn't ziz on you if you were on fire, you know what I'm saying? Like, more like, oh hey man, you go to the bathroom, you gotta take a shiz. No man, I gotta ziz. Just spread that around, whatever. Here's another thing I'm trying to spread around: night noon. Like for when you wake up at 1 p.m. and then it's like half your day, night noon. You get it. It comes after 11:59, 1 minute later. Don't get it. Yours are silly. I'll tell you this real quick. Let me ask you this, Brian. First of all, what's your real name? Ryan? With a capital B? What time do you wake up in the morning? You got a job? Day job?
6 a.m.
6 a.m.? Damn, what are you, with a fucking lawyer president? Damn. Just one of those? What do you do? Fucking barista? What do you do? What?
Work at a warehouse.
Warehouse? Oh, I've done that before, man. A lot of Cubans. No? Oh, they are all those Cubans, they're Amish. I'll tell you, that's crazy, 6 a.m. I have a show tonight at 6 a.m. That's fucking nuts. I'm a comedian, which is a lot like being self-unemployed. Could be rough. No, I love this job because I'm a night owl, you know? Like, not just a temple owl, I'm a night owl. And here's the thing, I suffer from insomnia, the movie. It's very serious. When you suffer from insomnia, they say you should develop a nightly routine, and that's how you'll beat your insomnia. I did develop a routine, and let me tell you, it works like a charm. Every night when I want to go to sleep, first things first, I chug a pint of beer. Yes, I know it's unorthodox, but I've already had 15 that evening. Just shut up about it. Then, I smoke PCP, but don't worry, I call it getting wet, so it's fine. Then, I take a shower with all of my clothes on. Oddly enough, I call that smoking PCP. Then, I refill all the salt and paper shakers in the house. You never know when you're going to not need to eat eggs. Then I watch 8 episodes of The Simpsons, 6 episodes of Seinfeld, 4 episodes of The Drew Carey Show, 1 episode of Dawson's Creek. I go upstairs to the roof, I call every single one of my ex-girlfriends, except Julie. I go downstairs, I drink 4 more beers, I go back to the roof, Julie calls me. I go back downstairs, I have a glass of warm milk because it's an old wives' tale and I love old wives. Then I have a glass of cold milk, it's my thing. Then I drink a cup of coffee with lukewarm half and half and a slice of lemon. It curdles the milk. It's disgusting, but I gotta get to sleep. Then I lay on my bed for like 45 minutes, but I'm shaking. I drop some acid. I go out into the backyard. I hallucinate several dozen sheep jumping over a fence that I then sacrifice. That way I'll say my prayers. I go back up to the roof. I stare at the moon until it becomes my god, which is what I call watching the sunrise. I go back downstairs into the basement, and I don't even want to tell you what I do in the basement because it's illegal. I have someone's Netflix password. Don't tell anybody that. I go back upstairs. I order Chinese food. I watch the movie Insomnia because I suffer from it. I go to class then and I sleep there. I do that every night. Every night I do that. Every night. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I don't know. I like meeting new people. It's fun. Here's the thing. I got a friend requested on Facebook the other day, but I haven't seen since 3rd grade. You probably don't even know him. I used to know him, and I read his profiles, and so I thought he's trying to be really like street and badass, but he's just a suburban white kid. So everything on his profile is trying to be all intense, and then drops off at the end. Everything is like favorite movies: The Godfather, Goodfellas, Scarface, Bambi. Favorite music: T.I., Common, Wu-Tang Clan, Billy Joel. Favorite books: ha ha ha. What are these? Do magazines count? The Bible. What is he, Amish? I guess. I'm gonna title this set, obviously. Whatever. That's cool. I don't know. I like making friends. It's fun. I don't know. Here's the thing about me and my family. We're not very religious. When I told my mom I was an atheist, she was like, thank God. You know what you call a Jew that doesn't have any money? Atheist. Kinda gave that one away. Whatever. I don't know. I'm taking a bunch of weird classes this semester. I'm an English major, but I took a business class pretty recently. I did so poorly I had to file for bankruptcy. Yikes. I took a painting class. They almost expelled me for bringing in a paintball gun to a nude model session. That was bad news. You can't do that. I took a science class, and I did so badly I'm thinking about becoming religious. It's not going well. Does anyone know any closers? I gotta say this before. So, like, comedians, we need gas money. We drove here from Philly, I like comics. They'll sell, like, t-shirts or bumper stickers. It feels really disingenuous. So I decided to sell snake oil, the most disingenuous thing in the world. So if you want to buy some snake oil, fucking See me. It's $5. I don't have any change. It's very important. I know. $6 would be highway robbery. We're on New Street. $5. And hey, honestly, you can barter with me. Feel free to barter. Like I'll barter with you guys. Like, hey Brian, nice hat. He's not wearing a hat. Okay, but seriously, just come see me. This one smells bad. But whatever. So I don't know if you like things that smell bad. If you want to prank somebody that went to Penn State, then you know where to find me. But here I'm going to close on this stuff, guys. I'll tell you this. I lead a pretty interesting life. I saw a platypus the other day, and I'm pretty sure a platypus is the only animal that's really a Pokemon. So I caught it, and now I got a platypus. Man, it will not fight. I keep training it, nothing. Does anyone have any weird stones? I gotta figure out how to evolve this thing. At this point, I'm hoping for Psyduck. I don't know. I keep kicking it, and it is not super effective. It's not effective at all. I gotta stop taking advice from Professor Smoke. You know what I'm saying? Yippee! I don't know. Our house is really fucked up in North. I live in this weird shack in North Philadelphia. It's my own little slice of hell. It's pretty sweet. We don't have any heat in our house. All winter long, we just have a series of small controlled fires. It works very well. The platypus fucking hates it. He's like, what, do you got a Charizard in here? I'm like, you can speak English? Everyone knows it's not Poke language. Poke language is Japanese. Kick! I get really angry at it. The point is I have to cancel my Instagram account immediately. That's the point. Either that or I have to get less successful friends. Because everyone on my feed is like, look, I own a business. I'm like, you guys want to see a picture of a platypus that's on fire? Because it's fucking cool. Guys, I'm Alex Grubard. Enjoy the rest of your night.